Do I go or do you go?
You go.
I go or you?
I can go.
And this is the bottom line.
Hi, everybody. I'm Paige.
And this is Doug, and this is the bottom line. Welcome!
Welcome.
Big square, huge square. I don't know what this square means. Go ahead, go.
Heart squared. All right, so we have our sponsors.
Which are?
We have Marine Data Solutions.
Listen, I got 99 problems on board.
And the internet's not one of them.
And so now you got Marine Data, now what?
Now you get clothed. By...
Yeah, I don't want to see anybody naked on these boats. Actually, there are new charters down in the Virgin Islands. Did you
Are there?
Those?
No, I did not.
By the way, one of our fans said, "Stop moving the paper around and stop clicking the pen." That is a really bad habit I have. I just sit here while I'm talking and I go like this. I guess I can hear it. So
I guess so.
Okay. All right.
Take off.
So listen, Dave from Salty Rags is where you need to go to get all your uniforms. He's part of the garment industry mafia.
Ooh, cool.
So if he can't do it, he'll take somebody out. He's taking people out.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
I don't think you should be telling people that.
Okay.
Then.
All right. Now you got clothes. You got internet. You need a boat. Where do you go for that?
You go to Hargrave Custom Yachts.
And what is the middle name of Hargrave?
Custom.
Harv? No, it's custom.
It's not.
Listen, this is the only place on the planet where you can go and design your own boat.
Yeah.
Custom. They'll let you do that.
Custom.
I don't recommend it because you guys don't know what the hell you're doing, and they do. So I recommend you give them your ideas. They turn it into a boat. Trust me. They know what they're doing. Easiest way to screw up a boat is let somebody who doesn't know what they're doing design it.
Yeah, like me.
Yeah. Could you imagine? Okay, and then last but not least,
we have Interior Technology Services.
When your boat's on fire,
give them a call.
Give them a call. Well, actually, if your boat's on fire and your carpets are not burning, that's because you've already been to Interior Technology Services. They will give you a certification certificate. A certification certificate that's certified by the Board of Certification that says that your carpets are fire retardant, and you're required to have that on certain flag vessels. These guys, trust me, are the best. You really need to go check out Interior Technology Services. They'll also clean everything else on the boat. And if you line your crew up, they'll wash
Give them a wash down.
Never forget, if you're not sure if your carpets are fire retardant, just light a match and see if they burn.
That's all you gotta do.
Yeah, if they do, you don't need those guys. Okay, let's jump into it. What do? We jump into this. It's yacht industry.
Let's do it.
Working.
Yacht industry news. What is it? What do we got? Where are we going with it?
All right, we support the now 160
Pay the
daily
munchkins
pay raise
for day workers.
For day workers.
Pay them the 160. Come on.
That's it.
It's not even your money.
It's not that much.
It's not your money. You guys spend more money
give
on
it to 'em.
stupid stuff. These are human beings. It's slavery.
No.
Can we talk about slavery?
You can talk about slavery.
Are you sure? Is that right?
Yes, you can.
This slavery's gone.
It's not good.
It's gone. Damn.
It's not good.
All right, go ahead.
All right, so yacht industry news. We have the Utopia accent. Excellent. Just kidding. Let me start over.
Go ahead, do it again.
All right, so for yacht industry news, we have the Yacht Utopia accident.
Dun dun dun.
Dun dun dun.
It's gonna be on HBO Sundays at 9. The Utopia accident. The crew get their hands on some uranium and they put it on a boat. Nuclear powered boat goes crazy. Starts eating other boats.
I didn't know that was the story.
Okay, a year ago. It should be. A year ago, the Utopia ran into the back of a tanker called Tropic Breeze.
Yeah.
So, you know, the captain's just cruising around on his tanker going, you know, this boat really lives up to its name. It really is a Tropic Breeze.
It's a tropic.
Ba-boom! Freaking boat sinks.
Yeah.
Okay, that was a year ago. Now, if you guys remember, I said there was one simple reason for this. There's just no other. Here, watch this clip from like many moons ago. I'm not going to speculate. Let's wait for the report. A couple of things I'd like to know. Who's on the bridge at the time? And then another thing is like everyone's like, oh, it's doing 20 knots at night. I do 14 at night. You know, I mean, the cruise ships do 20 knots at night. It's not the speed. It's called Rule 5. And you don't know what Rule 5 is.
Actually, I do, Doug. Thank you for that boost of confidence.
What?
Maintaining a proper lookout.
Bing, bing, bing. Rule 5. Not maintaining a proper
Lookout.
coffee pot. Lookout. Should have coffee pots on the bridge too, so you don't have to leave. So,
True.
the NTSB report has stated that because of a lack of a proper lookout on a 180-foot, 20-knot cruising, multi-million-dollar yacht, nobody was looking out the freaking windows.
Correct.
Are you guys kidding me?
Correct. Captain
Oh,
wasn't
my
even
God.
on the bridge.
Now, what makes matters worse is the captain left the bridge to go schmooze with the owners or God knows what, and left the bosun up on the bridge.
The bosun.
Was he qualified?
No, not even qualified.
Doesn't
Doesn't make
Who
much
makes
sense.
these stupid ass decisions? Let me see. Middle of the night, $40 million yacht,
Yeah.
20 knots, 180 feet long. Let's leave the kid in charge and just assume everything goes well.
No,
No. So
not a good idea.
Unfortunately, they hit that tanker, and the resulting the NTSB, who does not, they just tell you what it is. They don't.
Yeah.
They say what you did wrong. They don't say whose fault it was.
Yeah.
It was their fault, by the way.
Yeah, obviously.
Because of lack of a proper lookout and unlicensed person on the bridge. Okay, so this is important because I tell you guys like 100 million times, do not leave the bridge. When you hire a mate, okay, let's put this in perspective. You have a 130-foot boat and you hire a 100-ton mate. And you're like,
Okay.
he's good to go.
No,
He ain't good to go.
it doesn't add up.
It does not add up. I see all you guys going Yachtmaster 200, 100-ton license for the mate, and then they get on the boat and you're like, I'm first officer, chief officer,
Yeah.
I am the man.
The man.
They're not even qualified to be running the boat. So
Correct.
when you hire mates, you need to hire mates that have the proper tonnage. This guy did not have the proper tonnage, and well, we all know what happened.
Yeah.
Now, unfortunately, they blamed Tropic Breeze because they weren't maintaining a proper lookout either, even though they got slammed in the back. I find this, I'm going Utopia, you're the
Yeah.
problem. Because they were doing 20 knots and the tanker was doing 5.
Yeah.
It's like a turtle. It's a turtle getting hit by a rabbit and saying it's a turtle's fault.
Yeah.
But apparently it is. And we'll talk about that in Tech
We'll
Talk.
talk about it.
Okay, next.
All right, we have Yacht Baca that hit the Samson
Baca?
Bay. Yeah, Baca.
Sounds like caca.
Oh, I got him!
Both boats in the past year have hit not just the bridge, but the control tower.
Yeah, the control tower.
If I was running that bridge, I'll tell you what, if I was a bridge
Yeah.
tender, I'd be like, okay, bridge is up, I'm gonna go
I'm
stand
over
over on
there.
the road.
I'm gonna wait.
So what did they say? Did they say anything with the reason?
They said that the reason for the accident was unclear.
Unclear? I know exactly why it happened, because people are being stupid.
Are they now?
Come on.
What are they doing?
Unless there was a mechanical failure and there's
Yeah, like why are you just gonna like you don't see it?
I saw the video and there's nothing
There's nothing
that
going,
leans
like-
towards a mechanical failure.
That's-
It just was poor judgment, somebody not paying attention to the wind and currents. Some people are like, oh, it was really windy, it was really windy. Guess what, as a captain, if it's really windy, don't go in. I don't care if the charter guests are like, we need to be in Simpson Bay or charter's off. You can't do that. Now, I mean, another boat, by the way, just ran aground over in Nassau and everybody's, oh, there's a lot of current there. My answer is, there's a lot of current, everybody knows about it. Don't go in.
don't go there.
Don't go.
That's your
Just
decision
because
as a
you go and
captain.
put the boat in jeopardy like this guy did
Yeah.
and a lot of other guys do, and you're like, oh, well, it was very windy. Did you know that beforehand?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, you did.
Okay. Bad choices.
Bad decision making.
Oh, in other news, by the way, there's a motor yacht called Baca that's looking for a new captain.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe, I don't know. All right. Okay, next.
We have the whales that were gonna slow us down.
I rode a whale once.
Did you?
Yeah.
What
Yeah,
was
I was
that?
off Nantucket, and there were a whole pod of them. I just jumped on the back and I rode that sucker.
How did you jump where the whale
They're
was?
big. There's a lot of whale there.
So you just fell right on top of it.
He actually took me in his mouth and went down with a little air bubble. and
How'd
came
you
back
get
up.
out? Can you speak whale?
He's, yeah. That means up. That means go up.
Oh my gosh, okay.
All right, so
Well, all your friends,
Who's-
they're gonna slow us down.
take a look at this chart. Basically, this is from New England to Florida.
Yeah.
Okay, now, who's doing this? NOAA?
Noah.
Okay, it ain't a law yet, but it's getting real close, guys. And there's been a 10 knot zone for a while now for certain boats, but now they're trying to ramp it on back down to 35 feet.
Yes, 35 feet up to 10 knots.
That ain't gonna work. Just think of
It
all the
will
sport
slow.
fishing boats. okay, you get a sport fishing boat to go out to the canyon, because in the Carolinas, to fish, you got to go way out.
Yeah.
They're going to do 10 knots. Come on the big Hatteras and Vikings. They ain't going to do 10 knots.
No.
I mean, you can't even do it.
Zooming.
This is going to affect the business, charter boat, sport fish guys. I mean, if it takes 2 days, a day to get out to the fishing grounds and a day to get back.
Yeah.
10 knots, 35 feet or less.
Not going to work for that
or
time.
more, 35 feet or more.
Yep.
I don't know. The reason for this is like 3 whales just washed up in Florida.
Yeah.
And then another one where? In New Jersey?
Yeah, somewhere. They're washing up everywhere.
Right here in New Jersey. And then
Keensburg, New Jersey.
I don't even know where that is.
I'm
from New Jersey. I think the whales are making this up.
The whales are making up.
I think the whales have had enough of this crap, and they're like, it's time for us to get back. Remember all those times you harpooned us? Guess what?
Maybe they're trying to take over the world.
Okay, we're jumping into what now?
All right, we have Tech Talk.
Tech Talk! Okay, Tech Talk. What are we talking about technically? Oh, we're going to talk about...
Technically, we're talking about...
What?
Rule 5.
Rule 5. That means by your 5th drink at the bar, they should be putting less alcohol in, right?
No.
What's the rule? No?
No.
More alcohol.
Rule 5, no. Rule 5 is not at the bar.
You sure? Because
It
I have Rule
is.
5 at the bar. I'm like, I don't taste any alcohol in this.
Well, I don't know what your Rule 5 is.
All right, what's
But the
Rule
Rule
5?
5 that we're technically speaking about
Is?
lookout.
Yes, you have to maintain a proper lookout. Why are we talking about this on Tech Talk? Because I feel it's bad news. It's bad that they also blamed Tropic Breeze for this accident. Because Utopia came up behind them and hit them in the rear. Now, why are they blaming them? Because they weren't maintaining a proper lookout either.
Correct.
And what we're going to talk about in Tech Talk today is radar and looking out. Now, among other things that they had going on, they haven't had their AIS on in 11 months.
Why is that?
This boat is just racing through. They turned around. I don't know.
That's weird.
Why wouldn't they have their AIS?
I don't know. I didn't know you can operate a boat without
And then they
AIS.
had their radar had a dead spot because of the mast it was on,
Yeah.
which they all knew about. In other words, there was like 30 degrees on the radar that you couldn't see behind you.
Oh, it's terrible.
It's terrible, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, there's 2 things you can do. Now, what the Russians did during the Cold War is a thing called a Crazy Ivan.
Cancel a Crazy Ivan!
Russian captains sometimes turn suddenly to see if anyone's behind them.
They were never sure if a U.S. sub was trailing them because they couldn't hear with the propeller, so they would do a Crazy Ivan.
Okay.
All of a sudden, they would do a hard right, and then their sonar would look and catch that U.S. sub. I recommend everybody in a situation like this just goes around doing
Hard right.
Crazy Ivans every 30, no, probably.
Every 30 minutes.
You see a whole bunch
That'd
of
be nice if it was going like that.
No, what you need to do, it's easy. You go out on the bridge wing and you look.
Look. With your eyeballs.
I do that, don't I?
Yes, you do.
You guys don't know what I'm doing.
No, I don't.
When I go up on
Now I do know, actually.
like I go from the
Yeah.
wheelhouse, I go up on the bridge.
I thought you look at the stars. I didn't know.
Hi,
what
look
you-
at this star. Oh, what a lovely evening. Oh.
But now I know.
Why am I experiencing this by myself? Look at the stars. No, I'm looking for other boats. I'm on watch. All right.
Good idea.
So you guys really need to keep an eye out for your electronic problems or deficiencies, and you gotta keep a lookout. I can't say that enough.
Look with your eyeballs.
All right. Anyway, let's hop into bottom feeders.
Bottom
Give me the
feeders.
shark. Bottom feeders. Give me 30.
30.
All right, give me 3.
Oh gosh. Okay, we have Donovan Childers
Oh, cool. Where does he live?
in Singapore.
Singapore. We are so global. It's pathetic.
know.
Singapore is close to.
I don't even know. I don't even know. I know it's in Asia.
It's that way.
Maybe
It's a long way
it's
away.
like
I know that.
Not near here.
It's not near here.
No.
I think it's near something over there.
something over there.
It's far away.
It's very far.
No, it's in like, I know where it is actually. It's kind of like, it's on the, I don't know. I can't think of it right now.
I can't help you.
Anyway, hello from the United States to Singapore. Thanks for watching. Give me another one.
All right, we have Nicholas Eacock.
Ecock?
Eacock.
Oh, Ecock, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's the first officer
Okay.
at U.S. Navy's Military Sea Lift Command.
By the way, gang, He's first officer in a U.S. Navy military SEALIFT command. You haven't heard that before. You
That's
just
crazy.
said it.
I just said it.
He's a real first officer. He's probably got this huge unlimited license. He can call himself first officer all day long.
And a nice
You
uniform.
23-year-olds who are going around on a 100-footer calling yourself first officer should feel really stupid right now.
Compared to that, yeah.
By the way, I messaged, or he said he loved the show, the last show, and I'm like, he's like, we got the same problems with the millennials.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like,
yeah.
what? He's like,
That's the workforce.
That's the whole workforce. It's
They're
just
coming.
not yachts.
We're coming in
Okay.
strong.
All right.
All right.
Ecock.
Ecock. Anyway,
Go ahead.
we have Gabriella.
I'm just saying this last name.
I'm just saying it too.
Okay, go ahead.
Jeez.
Your mind's in the gutter. Okay, go ahead.
All right, we have Gabriella Barragan.
Oh, what does she do?
She is a stewardess deckhand at the super yacht industry of San Diego.
San Diego, California?
San Diego, California.
I don't know where that is either.
I know that's.
I know it's that
way.
again. Okay. I know, by the way, what's her name? Gabriella. You're a lot closer to Donovan than we are. I know that.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
By like thousands of miles. Anyway.
Oh, yeah. There you go.
Ding.
We're doing geography here.
From San Diego.
No, we're doing yachting.
By the way, big yachting community in San Diego. A lot of people don't think that California has a lot of yachts because they don't.
I've been there on a yacht.
You have?
San Diego.
For shame. Did you? You're a
Yeah.
West Coast girl?
Yeah.
Anyway,
No,
big
Mexico,
shout out from the
everywhere.
bottom line to San Diego, California, and Singapore. And I would imagine the Navy's military SEALIFT is in
Somewhere
Virginia.
there. I don't know.
Oh, they have a West Coast base too.
Don't they have a lot of? You know more about military than me. You're Coast Guard.
I can't say anything without signing a release. Okay, so that's our bottom feeders of the week, and we're gonna roll into Crew Corner. Dun, 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 dun. What do we do? Cannon, right?
Boom.
Give me the cannon. Boom. I think it's going well.
I think it's going splendid.
Okay. Crew Corner. Who is bringing us Crew Corner? I mean, seriously, we can't just do this. Somebody's got to help us.
They gotta help us. It's
Who?
Crew Haven 1501.
Crewhaven1501.com. Jamie, love Jamie. She's one of our anchors.
the best.
She's one of our anchors on the show. Never forget, gold Rolls Royces, monkey
Dancing
butlers,
yeah.
giraffes,
Giraffes.
bouncy houses,
All of the above.
everything.
Anything you need.
She's got a couple new houses coming up. We're going to do a show from the house when it's finished.
Woo woo.
Yeah. Believe me, if you need a place to stay, only yacht crew. She only does yacht crew.
No captains.
No, she does captains, but you have to be in the marine industry. You
Okay.
can't be a family of 5 showing up going, oh, we need a place to stay.
Correct.
You know, your kid, your 12-year-old's going to be bunking in with
Yeah,
some
no.
40-year-old engineer going, hey, kid, you want a cigarette?
Oh, God.
Okay, 1501.com, crewhaven1501.com. Please check that out
Yes.
if you need a place to stay. And now, what are we going to do with
For
Crew Corner?
Crew Corner today, we are talking about sea time.
Sea time. If you see time, I don't know. I have
What
nothing.
should you do?
Okay, a couple episodes ago, we talked about what is sea time and what you need to get. Brief recap. If it's under 100 tons, you need 4 hours.
Correct.
And if it's over 100 tons, you need 8 hours.
8 hours.
Okay, that's great. So, and we're talking about U.S. Coast Guard requirements. I think with Yachtmaster, you can get a 200-ton Yachtmaster with like 10 days underway or something. It's ridiculous.
What?
Yeah, I know. Coast Guard's cracking down on sea time. And matter of fact, we were talking to some people who actually got denied.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're like, nah, this isn't real.
Oh,
They're
okay.
cracking down, which is good.
Yeah.
Which is good.
That's interesting.
But, so, who can get sea time? Well, there's only 3 departments on the boat.
Yes.
There's what?
Deck,
Deck,
steward,
steward,
and engineer.
engineer. And you would fall in the,
Steward.
technically speaking, if she's, chief stew, blah, blah, blah. Sounds great, but according to the government and everything, you're just steward's department. Which isn't a
Okay.
bad thing.
But what if I'm like helping out? I keep, I'm in the bridge.
Well, the steward's
doing watch.
department does not get sea time.
At all?
None. Zero. Okay, according to the Coast Guard CFR, you need to be in the deck department, and you need to be or in the engineering department. Sorry. I'm sorry. It's okay.
What?
Yeah, I'm sorry. So all you girls and captains giving sea time out to stewardesses, it could get kicked back because you shouldn't be giving it out. Now, you could say, oh, well, I handle lines. Mm-hmm. Okay, did you do 8 hours of line handling that day? Or even 4 hours of line handling that day? No. Okay, but there is hope.
Okay.
Don't worry, there is hope. Now, the Coast Guard is also saying, well, okay, look, if you're splitting it up, all right,
Okay.
and they give you an example of like a cook deckhand,
A cook deck. Okay.
All right, which would be like a stewardess deck.
Yeah.
Or I think a stewardess that is doing a lot of deck work or can justify that line handling. Now, see, like you help out with the small boats.
Yeah.
You're actually crew on small boats.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
You do all that. I think you qualify.
Okay.
So, out of 100 days of service, you would get 50.
Get 50.
Sorry.
You're at 50. Okay.
That's a coal reg.
But I'd rather take that than zero.
Out. I'm going to read it out from the Coast Guard. If multiple departments are indicated without a specific breakdown of time served in each department, then overall service will be split equally between the departments listed. So, if as a captain you say, this is a stewardess and she worked on deck, the Coast Guard is going to say, example, they're going to say 100 days submitted will result in a 50-day credit in the steward department with 50 days in the deck department.
Okay.
You know what that means?
What does that mean?
Okay, that means if you are a deck stew, all right, you get 50 days in the deck department and you get 50 days in the steward department.
Okay.
Steward department doesn't count for anything.
Yeah.
So in 100 days, you get 50 days sea time.
Okay.
You get half.
Okay.
One other way around it is if you break it down on the sea time letter. Remember, this is what the Coast Guard said. If multiple departments are indicated without a specific breakdown of time served, that's what they give you.
Okay.
Now, if you have somebody who spends a lot of time on deck or a lot of time inside, if you break down the percentage, they'll go with that.
Okay.
Okay? But again, you'd have to be docking the boat for 8 hours to get that full day.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Now, there's one more thing. Like when we go north or something, you stand
watch
up on the
lookout in the bridge.
That counts as a full day. And that's part of what we're saying is if you do a sea time letter, you need to count those days as full days.
Full days.
Full days, absolutely. So, girls, guys, anybody inside, when you're doing transits, stand a bridge watch, you're getting sea time. But you're not going to get sea time serving cocktails. Do not. And unfortunately, I've seen some stewards go, I have a 100-ton license. I'm like, How? They went through it.
Yeah.
They got under somehow.
Yeah.
So now you got a stewardess with a 100-ton license going around calling herself captain, and she's literally
not qualified.
never being spent one day on the bridge.
Yeah.
I've had stewardesses ask me for sea time, and I'm like,
what did you do?
What did you do?
You didn't do anything.
Drink service. Okay, but there is a way around it, and that's the way. So all is not lost. You still will get sea time. It just depends on.
I'll take that.
That's good, right?
I'll take it.
Okay, so that's it for the show this week. I hope to see you guys next week. I'll see you guys next week. We'll be here.
We'll be here.
And anyway, you guys have a good week. You guys stay safe out there. I'm Doug.
And I'm Paige.
And that's the bottom line. Big square.
Heart squared.
Heart.